Have you ever gone into something, maybe a math test that you didn't study for, maybe a high school track race that you were sure you were going to lose, or maybe even a party you didn't have friends at, and you immediately thought you would fail in all of these situations? You thought you would fail your test, you thought you would lose your track race, and you thought you'd be all by yourself at the party. And a lot of times, you were right with what you were thinking. But what if there's a way you could change that? What if by changing your mindset, it increases your chances of getting higher grades, better races, and more fun at parties? You have to change your mindset from thinking negatively about a situation to thinking positively about a situation. Believe that you will pass the test, win the race, have fun at a party, or whatever you want. Visualize yourself doing good. Think of all these situations and yourself coming on top. Throughout the world, people are struggling. People can only see the bad in life. People cannot picture themselves doing good. Over 17.5 million Americans are suffering from depression each year. There's a 30% raise in suicide from 2000 to 2016. Suicide rates went from 10.4 per every 100,000 people to 13.5 per every 100,000 people. It continues to increase 1% every year, with almost 1 million people taking their life each year. Suicide is the 10th leading cause of death, and overall is the second leading cause of death in people from ages 10 to 34. Anxiety disorders are at an all-time high, affecting 40 million adults in only the United States. Clearly, people are struggling and could use a change of mindset that possibly can change their whole life. By practicing visualization, you can change your life and your mindset. You may have heard or practiced visualization before, but if you have not, it is a mental technique using your imagination to make dreams or your goals come true. An example of visualization is commonly used in sports. Expert athletes use visualization to picture themselves performing at peak performance. These are the steps you will need to take to visualize properly. First, decide what you're trying to visualize. Do you want a good grade on your test, a better job, new friends, whatever it is, decide what you want. Once you know what you want, imagine yourself sitting in a movie theater doing whatever it is you want to be doing. Imagine yourself getting good grades or first place in a race or whatever it is you want to have. Imagine yourself sitting in a movie theater doing whatever you want yourself to be doing. Imagine yourself getting the good grade or the first place in a race or whatever you want. Then get off the chair, go into the screen, so now you are a part of the experience. It will deepen the impact of the visualization. Really hear the sounds and feel the feelings you would experience if you were really there. Then step back out of the movie while it's still playing. Shrink the screen, take it, put it in your mouth, and swallow it. So now the version of yourself that you want to be is now inside of you. That ends the visualization process and can take as little or as much time as you want it to. You can visualize every day, whenever you want, however many times you want. There are also many different ways to do the visualization process. The reason visualization works is because while you're visualizing, your brain cannot tell what is real and what is fake because it is both stimulating the same region of your brain. For example, if you visualize lifting your right hand, then it activates the same part of your brain as it does when it actually lifts your right hand. So if you keep visualizing yourself to get a 90 on your test, your brain is going to do everything in its power to make you get a 90 on your test. The reason visualization is better than just telling yourself to do something, because telling your brain how to do something in 10,000 words makes your brain bored and not take the information in. But if you're playing a movie in your brain, it is fully working. But if you want to see real results, you have to continue the visualization process every day and try to keep yourself from thinking negatively. The results of your visualization cause a few results, such as it activates your subconscious, which starts you thinking of your goals and how to achieve them without you even noticing. It programs your brain to know what you're striving for and what you will need to do. It programs your brain to know what you're striving for and what you will need to do to get what you want. It builds your internal motivation. And lastly, it activates the law of attraction. What the law of attraction is magnetic powers of the universe that draw similar energies together. The law attracts thoughts, ideas, people, situations, anything. It programs your brain to know what you're striving for and what you will need to do to get what you want. It builds your internal motivation. And lastly, it activates the law of attraction. What the law of attraction is the magnetic powers of the universe that draw similar energies together. This law attracts thoughts, ideas, people, situations, anything. So if your energy is thinking what you're gonna win the race, the universe is working with you to give you what you need to win the race. This is a big part of the visualization process, and it helps you achieve your goals. With visualization as an option for everyone, I don't see how it could not help our problems, at least slightly. With depression, anxiety, and suicide rates at an all-time high, I believe it is the perfect time for everyone to try out visualization. Why wouldn't you try it? It's free, it's easy, and it could change your life.